Well, how about this shadow hour? We back at you again, y'all got a game. They say Young Yellow going crazy, man. He dropping tapes non-stop, back to back. We're gonna give him time to get in the building. They probably to tomorrow, but at least it'll be in the archives. The Andromedan beings are here. The Andromedan beings are here to help us out. We got a fighting chance now. They're here to have to turn the planet back over to the caretakers. Light only makes up 1% of the universe. Keep that in mind. Let me get that thumbnail loaded up. Then we're gonna get this thing cracking. Yeah, light only makes up 1% of the universe. The Andromedan beings are benevolent beings, spiritual beings. They say they are humans from the future. The humans from the future, man. They're here to assist us in the ascension process and of the planet. They here to assist the planet into the ascension, fifth dimension. And they say the only planet that they did like this. Other planets have already made the transition in the galaxy, and the Andromedans are beings that are assigned to this particular thing, where they help the planet make the transition into the different dimensions. Keep in mind, at one point we were a fifth dimensional being planet, but we got reduced down because of the thinking of the people, thinking of the caretakers. Let me find that thumbnail so I can get you in the building. We still putting it together for you, man. Non-stop. Drive by to all my night owls in the business, in the game. Give me a second. Try to get that thumbnail loaded up for you. This is the fourth tape we doing today, man. We still up with it, because we took a nap today. So we figured we'll come back on and put this in the archives. So it's a couple tapes that's out right now that there's some people that's on this live might not heard yet, because the tapes are being held for human review. So you may not have heard those tapes. We got a message from the Andromedan beings. We're about to put it out for you. These beings are blue beings, green beings. It sounds funny, right? Green beings. They range in, the blue is the fastest traveling color, other than violet really being the fastest color in this dimension. But that's why they appear as blue. They are here to give us a chance in increasing our mind, increasing our brain capacity. So we won't be taken advantage of no more. There was a being by the name of Alex Collier, who we had his tapes loaded up on the page, but we had to take them down because they were trying to, the copyright thing. They always showing you Caucasian beings as being these extraterrestrials, but they few in number. They few in number in the galaxy. A lot of them were being taken advantage of and eaten. I'm trying to find this damn thumbnail, bro. They show us hiding this thumbnail. I mean, I can't get one thumbnail up on this joint. But we're about to talk about the Andromedans. If you come in the building, just give me a couple more seconds, man. Trying to let's see, can I work with this thumbnail? Come on, gotta get one. All right, we got it. We got it. We got it, young yellow gang. We in the building with the message from the Andromedans. So these beings, keep in mind that in the galaxy, you got different big, huge galaxies. The Andromedans galaxy is, say, we got maybe like about 400 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy. But in the Andromedans, they got like 1 trillion stars in their galaxy. So their galaxy is much more older galaxy and huge. Now then, but what happens sometime in the universe is that galaxies join on together. Let me share my screen. What happens in the universe is sometimes these two big, huge, say, Andromedans has 1 trillion stars, and Milky Way has like 400 billion stars. Now they finna join on together, so it'll be more stars in one bigger galaxy. Let me pull up the Milky Way joining on with the Andromeda galaxy. So this is happening. They collide together. So the Milky Way is getting ready to expand. The Andromedans is getting ready to expand because they gonna join together. So they're showing you this. This is galactic shit, man. We on a whole nother level. Like a lot of people can't even go to this particular shit. But these two galaxies in billions of years are coming together. So beings from the Andromedans, they've been coming here because they ain't that far for somebody that got technology. They can go, they can jump through the dark matter, and they can go faster than like 1,000 times faster than the speed of light and shit like that, like on levels like that. But these Andromedans, they originally came from this galaxy, but then some of the Andromedans is already joined on with the Milky Way. So there's a Andromedan star constellation or Andromedan system. So it's a difference between the Andromedan star system and the Andromedan galaxy. The Andromedan galaxy is 1 trillion stars. So we're going to show you something real quick. All right, this is the Andromedan star system. As well as the Andromedans is getting ready to join on with the Milky Way. So it's beings from this galaxy coming over to join on with the Milky Way. And these Andromedans are one of the beings. And a lot of the beings that already evoluted since Andromedans is an older galaxy, a lot of beings already made it past a certain dimension or level in those galaxies because it's older galaxies. So they already developed more of the spiritual and the mental and all that. They developed all that already. So these people are using, 90% to 100% of their brain capacity, right? And so they here to assist us up in our brain capacity because the fifth dimensional change, in order for the planet to change, this is what the Andromedans saying. In order for the planet to change into the fifth dimension, the minds, because everything is perceived in the mind through light, the minds have to change to the fifth dimension. Once the minds go to the fifth dimension, the planet will go on here to change. Now they saying that it's bad beings here. There's bad beings here that want the planet to go into the fifth dimension. So what they're doing is they're taking all these people out, the people that's holding the planet back from changing to the fifth dimension because they slow thinking and they slow. and they go out and do certain things and get certain things we can't say, and so they got to be taken out in order for the planet to be taken to another thing. So it's a group of beings that's here that's doing it, and some people can consider them as the good guys. These guys that's trying to send the planet to the fifth dimension. But the minds have to evolve past the beast's mentality, the barbaric style. Even guns are primitive because it's certain ships. It's certain ships you can go on that your guns won't even work. They disable gun combustion type guns and cars and all that. They got equipment to do that. Your guns don't even work. Your guns is primitive. Shoot somebody with they got lasers. They got laser pistols. Some people don't need, and then the Andromedans don't even need weapons. They don't even need weapons. They got a whole nother level of technology and mental warfare. Let me get that chat loaded up. Yeah, so they are here to give us the necessary the truth about. That's the reason why we're getting the truth, because they saying that they're part of our ancestors, but they are ancestors from the future. Yeah, it sounds crazy, right? They are ancestors from the future. These Andromedans. They're saying that they are ancestors from the future. Hold on, I'm getting a chat loaded up. Hey, Rob, if you're in the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you're in the building, we late night up with it, man. Going into the midnight. This tape is entitled "The Message from the Andromeda's Beings." Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We got 50 people in here. Everybody hit that like right now, man. Hit that like for your boy. Okay, we got it right here. Okay, let's type that in. All right, hold up just a second. All right, yeah, so these Andromedans are common. They've been in it, they already been here in this galaxy, helping the different planets that's coming into another dimension develop the minds. So we got to develop the minds here to the fifth dimension of technology. We got to develop the minds. A lot of minds are still, talking about the world is flat type of thing. Talking about the world is flat. That's trying to reduce us back down, slow us, cheap us, trap us here, man. Trap us here. Trap our ether here with that type of thinking. We're trying to expand. Yeah, they come here and they saying there's some people here that's trying to advance the planet, but there's too many minds that's not advanced enough. There's got to be a certain amount of minds in order to project the planet, and the other minds gonna get left to the third dimension to start the cycle over again. So they're gonna do is delete most of all the people, and then just keep 500,000 minds, and it'll be enough minds that all the superior 500,000 minds, the super minds, and then that should be enough, which is why they got the 500,000, right? It's dealing with the 5D to take the planet into the 5D. 5 million minds or 5 billion minds. It's all about blocking this energy, man. See, extraterrestrials getting ready to start back communicating with us and coming down. That's why we put the tape out, why aliens don't land in the hood, and all these other extraterrestrial tapes. We're gonna be hitting you with a lot of extraterrestrial tapes. But they saying to me that it's time for the planet to make the shift. And really, we are the people, like the Nubians of the planet, are the caretakers, and that it depends on our mindset. See, most niggas is in the hood, they listening to rap and they watching TV and they going to work and they just hanging out. They ain't really just thinking about the information. There ain't a lot of people Nubians thinking about what we thinking about right now, what we talking about the message from the Andromedans. They ain't really thinking about that, right? And they signed a couple people like Alex Collier to tell us, and they came preaching that same thing about breaking away from religion. Go back and listen to Alex Collier, and they also taught him about how the minds work and how about like how in the mind, pretty much they was teaching. I'm gonna tell you, it's a quote in the Bible that these people were teaching, and one of the quote is that so is a man thinking, so is he. They weren't saying that quote, but they was teaching that particular information, like how you think, it's what you project around you. So if you think negative, you project negative. And that's why all they promote to us is negative music, negative movies with stuff blowing up and crashing. Shout out to Sister Karima in the building, man. Yeah, so they promote this bad energy to us. But it's time for us to break that and promote good energy. Look at the good things. So that we can get so when we get induced back to the galaxy again, we can be trusted. We can be trusted. Because they gotta trust us in order to let us back in the galaxy. Yeah, the Andromedans galaxy, 1 trillion miles. So think about how many beings. Look, if we just one beings on one planet out of 15 planets in our solar system, and then you go into another solar system, like the closest solar system here is where the beings they showed you in Avatar. They like feline and the Hindus mixed in together, and they come from it's like 42 light years I think away, and they call it the planet in the movie Pandora, but the real name for it is Naboo. And these beings they show you in the movie, they live at these avatars, right? They're not really calling Naboo, they really call it the Naboo people, right? And they stole the storyline that they did from in the movie was a Pocahontas storyline. It was a story of they sent in some white dude to go marry the princess of the tribe and get with her and have a kid by her so they can start mixing in, and just like they did in the just like they did here. It's the same storyline, the Pocahontas storyline in the Avatar. But yeah, it's billions of other beings in your galaxy. Billions. It's billions of other beings in your galaxy. And they want you these particular species, they want to keep you small minded, not the Andromedans, it's a group of reptilians. They want to keep you small minded because they got to keep you as a source. They don't want you to know it's more than just you on the planet Earth. There's billions of people in it's humans that came from Earth. That it's like at least 21 other planets that I know of that's got humans on them, just like Earth, and the planet is almost identical to Earth, same type of plants and all that. And these people got taken there by extraterrestrials. So and then some of those races was taken by good beings, and these beings gave them technology. So you got advanced humans coming from dark skinned humans uh, and Caucasian humans called Astral Command coming from other star systems. Coming from other star systems, they got more technology, they more advanced than you. We still primitive. We still in the type O. We still using fossil fuels. The fossil fuels were really put here. Came about the dinosaurs, dinosaur tissue and things decaying and turning into oil and all that under the ground. But we going into type 2, type 1 civilization, and they preparing us by speeding up our mind, by putting more truth out, the truth out. The truth is being exposed. There's a whole bunch of beings here that's telling the truth right now. And that truth is what's gonna make us free to where we can go back galactical travel again. This thing is huge. This thing is huge. You talk about one universe being 36 billion light years. And then you got to drive maybe 2 billion light years, then you go to another universe. 36 billion light years, trillions of galaxies. One galaxy could like the biggest galaxy that I tracked down in our universe is a galaxy called Detra, which is the galaxy we originally came from. It's like 6.2 billion light years in diameter. Like a Milky Way is 1 point, maybe like between 200 and 150 thousand miles in diameter. But then you got that's the one galaxy. That then you got the Andromedans. Its diameter is probably like about 400,000 light years in diameter. So it's like double the size of almost of double the size of Milky Way galaxy. But then you got galaxies like the Detra's galaxy, which is where Anshaw and them family originated from, which is 6.6 billion light years, 6.2 billion light years in diameter. You're talking about maybe, man, a gazillion stars in a one galaxy. That's a lot of stars. That's a huge galaxy. That's a huge galaxy, man. And all this is in the universe. We're gonna probably take you on a trip, do another field trip. Where we load up the it's gonna get interesting, man, for the rest of this month. Because we're gonna be doing a lot of tapes back to back. Hit that like, hit that thumbnail. We're talking about the message from the Andromedans. So they say that the type of system that's going on now is fading out because of its all third dimensional frequencies, and that the new frequency that's coming into the planet is it's eliminating certain doctrines, certain things that ain't true. The falsehood is going out now, and the truth is coming in. The truth is coming in now, right? And the truth is what's gonna help us get back in charge of the planet, start back planting trees, take control of your planet. Because now the reptilian influence, I see that the reptilian influence is gone. They say that the reptilian, they saying right now to me that the reptilian influence is gone. And what we're dealing with now is androids. Because keep in mind, Andromedans is connected to they're the one that invented these androids. That's what they're saying. They're the one that invented these androids. They saying that the like, remember that we thought that the government was being controlled by reptilians. It is being controlled by reptilians, but they saying that androids and robots have replaced humans in some of our government, and that they work for the reptilians, but the reptilians had to leave. The bad reptilians had to leave, and they gone to another planet. They said this happened recently. They gone back to their home galaxy, the Dragonians, but they left these android compute and robots already underground to come above and try to take over. And so we gotta beat beat this robot, beat this supercomputer, beat these robots. So they're saying that they said the people, they look real, but they really androids in the government. Joe Biden and the rest of them, they really androids. They advanced androids. They showed you in a movie called where they had that white guy. He really an android. What's that movie? Is that Prometheus? Prometheus, where they show the android dude. Let's see, can we put that on the screen? See, Andromedans is the ones. They the ones that gave us the technology for the phone. The phone technology come from Andromedans. The transformers come from Andromedans. The robot technology. With the Metatune, they got that technology from Metatune, the cube. It's a technology called the cube. We're gonna show you this right here, Dodo, the Android. Just typing in Android. Yeah, see this dude right here. I see this dude called David 8. See, when they were showing you that in the movie, they were showing you that they already had Android. And so now it's Android people that look real, but they androids. And these people were put into play by the reptilians who had to lead a country or lead the planet. And these people were supposed to be like they stand-in control factor because they lost the influence on humans. They lost the influence on humans because a lot of humans were getting betrayed by these reptilians. So they lost the influence on humans, and they had to replace the humans with robots and androids. So this stuff is advanced more than what you know, and that this is what they challenge. I'm actually challenging this. Her name is Millie. Millie. That's what she said her name is. I got a picture of her too, like not a real picture, but a painting of her in my mind. But she says that these androids are more advanced. They look real, like you can't tell, especially like on camera. And she said they also using hologramic technology that's more advanced than what you know in the to on the screens on TV. And so they say that with these robots, we gotta speed up advance our brain capacity so we can shut these beings down. He said, and all these beings can be shut down in one fell swoop, is what they say. Because most of them are controlled by satellites. They saying right now the reptilians put up the satellites so they can control these beings, and so they can control and monitor us. That the reptilians is responsible for the satellites. I remember this is what they're telling me, but I remember that we as Anarchies, we the ones that first ones to start putting up satellites. So that's something to think about, right? But they said that these satellites, of how these satellites is how that these reptilians are be able to control these beings. And once that sun cycle break that bust them satellites up, because it's a whole bunch of solar flares happening. Now you know why the solar flares happen, because some of the solar flares is knocking out these reptilian satellites. Right? It says the mouth tells it the robot. It says a lot of people that's in government, and they already tested a lot of these things out a long time ago on the movie scene, which we showed you right here. David 8, that was on Prometheus. He was an android. I thought he was real the whole time till they cut him apart, and now I found out he was an android. So they telling you what they got going on. And the Andromedans say this is what's going on. The reptilians left, and they still influencing the world through their androids, through the satellites, controlling them through the satellites. But the satellites gonna be destroyed with the sun's what you call it, when the storm is in the sun, it's called a solar flare. Solar flare is knocking out the satellites. And so some of these beings, and sometimes you will see them malfunction. These beings, they malfunction and start like stuttering or pass out or whatever. And they really clones too. So because some people were saying they were clones, but they really androids. They're saying that they really androids, not just clones. They really androids. They completely got rid of the human and just put artificial intelligence and made it look like the humans. That's what the Andromedans is telling me right now, right? And they say that this is the like the Terminator thing, the robot thing, right? The Terminator thing. It's all coming to full circle what Mother Sophia Stewart was talking about. And these people already know how to switch calls. They already was doing it. You remember I put a tape out, Clone Part 3, they took it down. Go back and watch that Kanye West video where he showed all the clones at that clone factory. and they in a RAM sleep, and they got different calls where they can just go to another body, the surrogate type shit. See, a lot of this stuff they're showing you on TV, it's the super rich and powerful that's playing with you about the technology that they got. When they showing you in the movie, they get the super rich already put scientists to work to make this come true. This type of technology, and then they show it to you on a movie. They playing with it 40, 20 years before they show it to you on a movie. So the Andromedans is telling me that the government, most of the government that's in the top is controlled by androids now. And they already they're saying that they are a lot of people that this committed crimes against humanity has already been took out already. They've been already replaced and took out with in place with androids. And so who are we said that the United States was turning over the United States to somebody. We said it was China at first, right? And now I'm starting to think that it's robots. We're turning it over to robots. And those robots, China could have an influence on their robots because they got the most developed robots. And they got the most developed looking android beings. The China man. So something to think about, man. For the Andromeda said it's something to think about how we gonna play this. Because they can't really interfere and step in too much because they'll be breaking galactic law by stepping in and helping us too much. But they got to pass because of certain beings who came here, dimensional beings who came here that was higher level beings, and so they got a chance to come here in defense to be the other to create the balance between the two powers. Yeah, so they say they here now and they here to assist us with you know restoration of the planet and restoration of the beings, and they here also as observers to observe what minds have developed enough to be able to if the minds here on this planet is developed enough to be able to be trusted and let back into the galaxy again to be able to travel. So like the way we going right now, killing each other, murdering each other, this ain't gonna get us into like the Jade the Young and shit happening like that, people getting murdered down. This stuff is not gonna allow us to be led to the fifth dimension and back into be able to travel through the galaxy again because they ain't gonna trust us. So they hit us. These Andromedans are here also as well to observe the mind and the mentality of the people, to see if these people as a whole are ready to be let back into the fifth dimension and open and travel again to get without causing trouble. And some of the planets, the nearby planets, with the help of the Astral Command, some of these beings have had a chance to go out to the fifth dimensional planets, but they was breaking galactic law, and they got sent back by the Blue Avians. The Blue Avian beings are here also as well with the Andromedans to monitor the minds of the people, the Blue Avians or the bird beings, to see what level they on, see what level the people on. Are they ready? Have they been here long enough and learned about all these species? The people, the children on this planet, just especially the different children on this planet from the different galaxies, we special because we came here to study. We came here to this museum, to this school. This is a museum where all the species, galactic species, is here on one planet. You got millions of insects, thousands of different types of birds, millions of different types of fish, all these different species here on your planet. This is a school. We came here as a school to observe, to learn, to feel, to hope, to believe. All of them different things. We're going through all those schools. Pain, hurt, heartache, learning experience. This is supposed to be a learning experience for us It's what the Andromedans told me. You're supposed to be here to learn and to experience uh, and grow as souls. And then once we grow to a certain point, we can be taken from here to another dimension, another level. To the I was at the hospital they had back and doing robot took the patient from who when I said yeah, I'm telling you, man. The Andromeda is telling me right now that our government has already been taken over by androids, and these androids were put there by certain groups of reptilians, high level reptilians. And they said that so the people you've seen on TV, a lot of them is androids, but they sophisticated to where if unless you there, uh, and they say some of these people got these people androids they got handlers or controllers. They say they come called controllers, and they're saying to me right now that these controllers have been taught how to telepathically send signals to the android and make it talk or say what they wanted to say, or they can program it mentally. So it's more high level advanced reptilian type shit. I guess the reptilians is the ones that shade shifting. They said these are these beings leaving the planet, and they're gonna leave the androids and robots. They said they already made thousands of robots and programmed them with Mike Tyson type moves and you know RoboCop type shit like Rambo type moves, and they got whole militaries of drones and robots. So the reptilians are gonna use these androids to fight the humans. Is what the Andromedans are telling me. They're gonna use artificial intelligence to fight against the humans to uh to prove, and it's right here like a competition to prove that these humans are not worthy to be entered back. They can't even defeat androids and robots, so they're not even worthy to be back entered into the kingdom of heaven. It's how the Bible put it. Kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven is the different soul star systems and galaxies. There's mind control, MK Ultra. They're saying that too. They're saying mind control is being used too through hypnosis, form of hypnosis through the TV and through the internet and through other things, other media sources. But this leading up to the thing Mother Sophia Stu was talking about. We was fighting against robots in the future. So it's a lot going down, man. From now, for now, we got to get ready. They say we got to get ready mentally, and they say we are smarter than these beings. Why? Because we got emotion and we got a spirit, and they don't. So these new type of beings, they don't even got a spirit. They don't even got a soul. They just artificial intelligence, computerized beings. And just imagine two androids going at it, saying that I'll blow you up and or he'll blow you up, and they over the country. So where did the world gonna go if these bots control the planet? Maybe that's why they try to keep us on the same shit all the time. They don't never let us change or let us go to the next level. They always try to keep us down. And some of the shit Joe Biden be saying, you can tell he an android. They ain't got his android program good or something. His android ain't that smart. And then the excuse is they make for him is that he old. He an old man. Yeah, he an old man, all right. So we about to get up out of here, man. That's the message from the Andromeda. Start looking for these androids. They blank a lot. They blank 25 times in a sentence. You know what I'm saying? They run into doors. They trip and fall. They pass out. They malfunction because of the solar flares. These beings are controlled by satellite, and the solar flares are messing up their satellites. So the reptilians put the satellites up there to control these beings. That's what the Andromedans saying. But it's take little or nothing to get rid of their satellites. So they also can monitor frequency and color, sound, and everything from their satellite. The reptilians can listen in to what the mind's saying on the planet and see if they still got their control over this planet. But I'm about to get out of here, man. It's late now. But I want to bring that to you. That message it hit me. They said go in there and tell them this message about the androids, and it's dealing with Andromedans because the robotic technology and the android technology is coming from these beings bringing their technology into the galaxy. They more developed. They more developed and advanced. So clearly, the clone android, this is advanced type shit, right? We're about to get ready to get out of here, man. We love you all. Peace and love.